What's up guys, I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never and welcome back to another one of my videos. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so as usual, we're going to start off with a little technical analysis update. So this is actually the main thing that I'm watching on Bitcoin right now. As a lot of you guys know, I love these inverted head and shoulder patterns. Oftentimes we see them break out parabolically. And you can see that Bitcoin has already formed the left shoulder, it's formed the head, and now I'm looking to see if it can form a right shoulder. What we don't want to see happen is for price action to come down here and put in another lower low. If we see price action put in a lower low, then that will completely change my tune. But right now we do actually look solid. The reason I'm expecting a pullback is because as you can see, the stochastics are overbought again. And I know a lot of people don't just want to trust the stochastics, but if you just look back, usually when the stochastics are overbought, we do have a pullback. Overbought right here, we have a pullback. Overbought right here, we have a pullback. We get overbought right here, another pullback. The stochastics are never 100%, but oftentimes you can expect to see some sort of a pullback at least. So knowing that, you now want to see if Bitcoin can put in a higher low. And if we get the higher low, this could be the move that actually gets us back above key levels. Because in order to actually confirm a breakout, it is extremely important that we get back above the 200-day moving average. In my opinion, this is basically the go-to level right here, the yellow line. If we can actually break above it and then stay above it, we might be back. But understand this is also the shorter term. If you guys look at the weekly time frame, which is the time frame that I like to show you guys a lot, we still look very good. The reason that I really like the weekly time frame is because as of right now, we have came down and had a perfect support and resistance flip. Previous resistance then becomes support. Now, we didn't technically retest the previous high, but we got extremely close. You can see that the wick almost came down here and touched it. But then this candle also closed as a bullish engulfing candle. That shows that we're starting to get some buy pressure again. And the other thing that I've been showing you guys recently is the M2 global liquidity. And the reason I've been showing you this is because we are rising again. And in the past, this indicator usually front runs breakouts. You can see right here, we found a local top and exploded afterwards. Local top, exploded afterwards. Local top, exploded afterwards. And there is a chance that we have came up here and we have found another local top. But whether we find the local top right now or not, the point is we are still increasing. And you pair that with the fact that the stochastics are extremely oversold. Look at what has happened throughout Bitcoin's history with oversold stochastics. Oversold right here, explosion. Oversold, explosion. Oversold, explosion. And then if you want to take it a step further with monetary policy, there's a chance that we see rate cuts sooner rather than later, and we also see the end to quantitative tightening. Overall, there are a lot of catalysts that are aligning for Bitcoin to potentially explode. I would genuinely be shocked if we don't see Bitcoin explode sooner or later. And I know that's not a popular opinion because a lot of people think we're in a recession right now. But don't be shocked at all if the saying sell in May and go away is not accurate at all this year. There's a chance that we could be flying in May and the summer. Now, do also understand that Jerome Powell is speaking today at 12:30 p.m. Who knows if there's going to be any major news, but this is definitely something to keep your eyes on. He absolutely has the power to impact the market. So everything that I'm saying from a technical analysis standpoint, if some major news comes out, then it's going to completely affect the chart. But in general, do understand that Bitcoin is holding a lot better than most cryptos right now. You can see that Bitcoin dominance is all the way up to 63.1%. And if you add in stablecoins like USDC and Tether, then the dominance is close to 70%. That shows you right now that a lot of people are scared of altcoins. And it makes perfect sense because Ethereum has been getting hammered. It's back under 1600. Just to show you guys what I'm talking about, if you look at Bitcoin right now on the weekly time frame, again, Bitcoin is still holding above the previous high in March of 2024. If you look at Ethereum on the weekly time frame, that's not the case at all. Ethereum is currently back at the same levels that it was in August of 2023, and the lows were at the same levels as February of 2023. If Bitcoin was at those same levels, then it'd be somewhere between $20,000 to $30,000 a coin. So just understand that's how well Bitcoin is actually holding up compared to the rest of the market. And Ethereum dropping that much has had a major impact on everything else. Because by definition, Ethereum is the leading altcoin. And that's one of the biggest reasons that we're also looking to see an end to quantitative tightening, because quantitative tightening is not good for risk on assets. It doesn't even necessarily matter if the Fed starts quantitative easing right away. We just want to see quantitative tightening end. But what you always have to remember anyways is because of how much altcoins are dropping, there's a lot of amazing opportunities in the market. The fact that you can buy certain blue chip projects that are down 70 or 80% is absolutely insane. A lot of people are worried about whether or not these projects are going to get back to all-time highs, but it doesn't even really matter. You can still make enormous gains on some of these projects without them breaking new all-time highs. All of that being said though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting into projects super early, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. We're in here grinding every single day, and as a lot of you guys know, we've been making huge gains in here. My Discord is around 1 year old and we've already called 6 different 200x projects as a community. And market conditions will turn around again. So if this is the kind of community that you wish to be a part of, you'll find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I really would love to see you guys in here. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, what direction do you think the market's going to be heading in the short term? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.